lecture we see the examples in the miscellaneous exercise of the probability distribution. In the previous lectures we see the random variable, types of the random variable, then probability distribution, probability mass function, and the cumulative distribution function of a discrete random variable, and mean variance and the standard deviation of discrete random variable. Now in this lecture we see the examples in the miscellaneous exercise of the all those topics. Here the first example, it is identify the random variable as either discrete or continuous and write down the range. Here there are the 5 examples and we identify the random variable, it is a discrete or a continuous. Okay, the definition of the discrete random variable and the continuous random variable we see in our first lecture. Okay, here the discrete random variable, the random variable takes a finite value. Okay, random variable takes finite value or countably infinite values, and the continuous random variable, it is a random variable takes value in a given interval. ओके, म्हणजे रॅन्डम व्हेरिएबल. ओके, डिस्क्रीट रॅन्डम व्हेरिएबल म्हणजे काय, तर आपण एखाद्याची काउंटिंग केली ते एका संख्येमध्ये त्याचा आन्सर सांगू शकतो. ओके, एका नंबरमध्ये. आणि कंटिन्युअस रॅन्डम व्हेरिएबल म्हणजेच काय, एका नंबरमध्ये नाही सांगता येणार, त्याच्यासाठी काय एक इंटरवल देणार आपण इथून इथपर्यंत. हे झालं तुमचं कंटिन्युअस रॅन्डम व्हेरिएबल. आणि डिस्क्रीट काय, एका नंबरमध्ये सांगणार. म्हणजे फॉर एक्झाम्पल डिस्क्रीट रॅन्डम व्हेरिएबल, नंबर ऑफ अ स्टुडंट इन अ क्लासरूम, we say 50 students, okay, in one number, it is a discrete random variable. Okay, number of student in a classroom, we say 50 students, that means it is a one number. But when the question, the random variable is weight of a student in a classroom, then we cannot say in a one number, that is weight of a student in a classroom is 40 kg, 45 kg or 50 kg. We cannot say in a one number. Here we say the answer in a interval, the weight of a student in a classroom in between 40 to 60 kg or 30 to 50 kg, like that. ओके, म्हणजे एका नंबरमध्ये सांगणार ते झालं डिस्क्रीट रॅन्डम व्हेरिएबल. पण एका नंबरमध्ये सांगता येत नसलं, एखाद्या इंटरवलमध्ये असलं, ते झालं तुमचं कंटिन्युअस रॅन्डम व्हेरिएबल. ओके, मग आता ह्या द फर्स्ट रॅन्डम व्हेरिएबल काय, ॲन इकॉनॉमिस्ट इज इंटरेस्टेड the number of unemployed graduate in a town of a population 1 lakh. म्हणजे मला अनएम्प्लॉयड ग्रॅज्युएट करायचे ऑफ अ पॉप्युलेशन 1 lakh. इट इज क्लिअरली डिस्क्रीट बिकॉज we directly say it is a 1000 are unemployed, 1002 are unemployed, or 1 lakh are the unemployed. That means the counting we say in a one number. Okay, it is discrete random variable. Okay, here we see the answer of the first question. Okay, see carefully, it is let random variable x, it is a number of unemployed graduates in a town. Okay, here of population 1 lakh, that means the random variable x takes value either 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up to 1 lakh. Therefore random variable, it is a discrete random variable. Therefore discrete random variable x takes values 0, 1, 2, 3 up to 1 lakh. Okay, and therefore the range of x is x takes values 0, 1, 2, 3 up to 1 lakh. Okay, here it is a range and it is a discrete random variable. The first question, it is a discrete random variable. Now the second, the amount of a syrup prescribed by a physician, it is a continuous random variable because the amount of syrup is changed by the patient's 1.1 millimeter, 1.2 millimeter, or 5 ml, like that. Okay, that means it is a it is a continuous random variable. Here, the second question. Let X amount of syrup prescribed by physician. Here it is a continuous random variable. Okay, because you see the value of the random variable in an interval 1 ml to 5 ml, and then in between 1 ml to 5 ml there are the infinite values, okay, which are different for the different patient. Okay, again the third, a person of the high protein diet interested gain of a weight in a week. Again it is a continuous random variable, because here the gain of a weight in a week, okay, in a 1 week there is a 2 kg, or second week it is 1.5, or third week it is a 2.5 or 2.1, like that. That means here we can say in the interval the person gain a weight in a week 2 to 4 kg or 2 to 3 kg, like that. Okay, here it is again continuous random variable. Here we can write the third example. Let X amount, it is the gain of weight in week. It is continuous random variable. Yeah, see carefully. Now the fourth. Here 20 white rats are available for an experiment. 12 rats are the male. Okay, 20 rats and 12 are the male, that means 8 are the female. Okay, the scientist randomly selects 5 rat, and the number of female rat selected on a specific day. Here the scientists select 5 rats. Okay, we want to take the random variable, it is the number of female rats, okay, on a specific day. Okay, here let the X number of female rats selected on a specific day. Okay, and therefore here 5 rats are selected. Okay, 5 rats are selected. We want to count the number of the female rats. In the 5 rats there are the 0 female rats, or 1 female rat, or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. Okay, here that means random variable, here it is a discrete, therefore discrete random variable X takes values 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5, and therefore range of random variable X is, here it is a 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5. Here it is a range, it is a discrete random variable, that means the first and it is a fourth are the discrete, second and third are the continuous random variable. Now it is a last. Here a highway safety group is interested studying the speed in a kilometer of a car at a checkpoint. Okay, again here it is a continuous random variable because speed of a vehicle is a different for the different vehicle, therefore we say in a interval. Okay, then here it is a continuous random variable, x random variable, the speed in a kilometer of a car, random variable x. Okay, here for the example number 5, let x speed of car in kilometer per hour. Okay, and here it is a continuous random variable. It is continuous, that means first and fourth are the discrete random variable, second, third and fifth are the continuous random variable. Okay, now we see the next. Now the example number 2, it is a given probability distribution and we want to find the value of k and find the probabilities of, it is x less than or equal to 4, probability of 2 less than x less than 4, and it is a probability of x greater than or equal to 3. That means the second question is a cumulative distribution function, and here it is a, in the first question we use the concept of the probability mass function. Okay, here probability mass function we discuss in our lecture number 2, and it is cumulative distribution function we discuss in our lecture number 3. Okay, here now we solve this. Here for the first question we know that sum of all probabilities is equal to 1 for the first. Okay, therefore we can write k plus 2k plus 3k plus 4k plus 5k plus 6k is equal to 1, and therefore here it is a 10, 15, 21. Therefore it is a 21k is equal to 1, and therefore we can write k is equal to 1 by 21. It is the first question, k is equal to 1 by 21. Now the second, in the second there is a first question, it is a probability of x less than or equal to 4. Okay, here it is a cumulative distribution function. The value of x, it is a less than or equal to 4, that means x takes values either 4, 3, 2 or 1. Okay, x is a less than or equal to 4, either 4 or 3 or 2 or 1. Here in the probability there is a or, so we can write the plus. Therefore this can be written, it is a probability of x is equal to 1 plus probability of x is equal to 2 plus probability of x is equal to 3 and plus probability of x is equal to 4, and then it is k plus 2k plus 3k plus 4k, and then it is 10k, and that is 10 by 21. Okay, k value of k, it is a 1 by 21, therefore it is answer of this, it is a 10 by 21. It is a probability of x less than or equal to 4. Now in this the second, and it is the probability of 2 less than x less than 4. Okay, 2 less than x less than 4, that means greater than 2 and less than 3. Greater than 2 and less than 4, it is a 3. Therefore we can write it is a probability of x is equal to 3, and x is equal to 3, it is a 3k, and 3k we can write 3 upon 21 because k is equal to 1 by 21, and this can be written as 1 by 7. Okay, it is a probability of this. Now last, probability of x greater or equal to 3. It is greater or equal to, x takes value greater or equal to 3. It is a 3, 4, 5 or 6. That means probability of x is equal to 3 plus probability of x is equal to 4 plus probability of x is equal to 5 and plus probability of x इज इक्वल टू 6. x ग्रेटर ऑर इक्वल टू 3, 3 किंवा 3 पेक्षा जास्त. मग 3 किंवा 3 पेक्षा जास्त असलेल्या सगळ्या प्रोबॅबिलिटीज बेरीज. मग 3, 4, 5 अँड 6. देन हिअर अँड देन वी टेक 3k प्लस 4k प्लस 5k प्लस 6k and then it is here it is a 10, 15, 18k and then it is 18 upon 21 and then it is a 6/7. It is a probability. See carefully this. Now we see the next example. Here, example number 3. The following probability distribution x is equal to, it is -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2 and last it is a 3. Here it is a 0.05, 0.1, 0.15, 0.20, 0.25, 0.15 and it is a 0.1. And then question is find, here it is a third example, find the probability that number 1 x is positive, number 2 x is non-negative, x is odd and last x is even. Okay, it is the same example of the last example. It is a cumulative distribution function. Okay, for the first, here we want to find the probability of x is positive. Okay, here in this x is positive, positive numbers are 1, 2 and 3. Therefore here probability of x is equal to 1 plus probability of x is equal to 2 plus probability of x is equal to 3. Now we write this probability of x is equal to 1, it is a 0.25 plus 0.15 and plus 0.1 and then the addition is, it is 5, 5, 0, then 2, 3, 4, 5. Here it is a 5. That means 0.5. Here it is the addition of this. Okay, it is a probability when x is positive. Now the second question, probability of x is non-negative. Okay, here in the first question there is a probability of positive. These are also non-negative numbers, but here 0 is again 1 is a non-negative number. It is not positive but it is a non-negative. Therefore here probability of x is equal to 0 plus probability of x is equal to 1 plus probability of x is equal to 2 and plus probability of x is equal to 3. That means x is positive, then positive numbers are 1, 2 and 3 and non-negative numbers are 0, 1, 2 and 3. Non-negative 0, 1, 2 and 3. Now this probability is 0, it is a 0.25 plus 0, sorry, it is 0.20, 0.25 plus 0.15 and plus 0.1 and then it is 0.70, that means 0.7. Okay, here now the third probability of x is odd, then odd numbers are -3, -1, 1 and 3. Probability of x is equal to -3 plus probability of x is equal to 1, -1 plus probability of x is equal to 1 and plus x is equal to 3 are the odd numbers. Then it is a 0.05 plus 0.15 plus 0.25 and plus last it is a 0.1. Then adding them. Okay. Here 5, 5, 10, 5, 15. Here it is a 0, therefore 15. Carry 1, 2, 3, 4, and it is a 5. Here. And now last. Probability of x is even. And even numbers are -2, 0 and 2. Okay. Therefore, probability of x is equal to -2 plus probability of x is equal to 0 and plus probability of x is equal to 2. And then it is -2, it is a 0.1 plus 0.20 plus 0.15 and then it is 0.45. Okay, 15, 20, 35 and it is 10. Okay, it is the last answer. See carefully this. Now the fourth example, here given that the probability mass function, it is a probability of x when x is equal to 1, it is a 5cx, it is a combination, okay, upon 2 to the power 5 for x is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. X takes values, 6 values, that is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, otherwise 0. Otherwise the probability is 0. Okay. Now then we want to show that the probability of x less than or equal to 2 is equal to probability of x greater than or equal to 3. Here the probability of x less than or equal to 2. Okay, first we find the probability of x less than or equal to 2. Therefore here it is a probability of x less than or equal to 2. X takes values less than or equal to 2, that means 2, 1 and it is a 0. Here x takes values 2, 1 and 0. Okay, see carefully this. Therefore it is a probability of x is equal to 0 plus probability of x is equal to 2 and plus, sorry, it is x is equal to 1 and plus probability of x is equal to 2 here for this. When x is equal to 0, it is a probability. Then we can write here, it is 5c0 upon 2 to the power 5 plus 5c1 upon 2 to the power 5 plus 5c2 upon 2 to the power 5. Now we calculate this. Here 5c0 it is 1 upon 2 to the power 5 plus 5c1 it is a 5 upon 2 to the power 5 and 5c2, here see carefully the calculation. 5c2 it is a 5 into 4 upon 2 into 1, that means here it is a 2 to get cancelled, here it is a 10, therefore it is a plus 10 upon 2 to the power 5 and therefore probability of x less than or equal to 2, it is 16 upon 2 to the power 5. It is equation number 1. It is one side. Now the RHS, it is probability of x greater or equal to 3. See carefully this. And probability of x greater or equal to 3. Greater or equal to 3, that means 3, 4 and 5, because x takes values 0 to 5, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. It is probability of x greater or equal to 3, that means 3, 4 and 5. Therefore here probability of x is equal to 3 plus probability of x is equal to 4 and plus probability of x is equal to 5. Okay? Now see carefully this. By given, it is a probability, it is a 5c3 upon 2 to the power 5 plus 5c4 upon 2 to the power 5 and plus 5c5 upon 2 to the power 5. Now we calculate this. Okay, see carefully this. 5c3 means 5 into 4 into 3 upon 3 to 1. 3 get cancel, 2 get cancel. Here it is a 2 into 5 10 upon 2 to the power 5 plus 5c4 it is a 5 into 4 3 2 upon 4 factorial, that is 4 3 2 1. Here 4 3 2 get cancel. Here only it is a 5 upon 2 to the power 5 and plus here it is a 1. 5c5 it is 1 upon 2 to the power 5 and then it is probability of x greater or equal to 3. It is 16 upon 2 to the power 5. It is equation number 2. And from 1 and 2. From 1 and 2 we can write probability of x less than or equal to 2 is equal to probability of x greater or equal to 3. Okay, see carefully this. Here it is a proof of this. Now we see the next fifth example. Now example number 5. In the PMF of a random variable x, in the probability mass function of random variable x, here it is a given probability mass function. X takes values 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 and 5. Then probability of x, it is 1 by 20, 3 by 20, it is a, 2a and 1 by 20. Okay. Then find a and CD of cumulative distribution function of x. Here we want to find the value of a and also find the CDF of a random variable x. CDF, it is a cumulative distribution function. Now first find the value of a. Here we know that in the probability mass function the sum of all probabilities is equal to 1. Then sum of all probabilities, here it is 1 by 20 plus 3 by 20 plus a plus 2a plus 1 by 20 is equal to 1. It is a. Okay, 2a. A plus 2a, we can write it is a 3a. See carefully this. And the addition 1 by 20, 3 by 20 and 1 by 20. 1, 3 and it is 1. It is a 5. 5 by 20, we can write here 1 minus 5 by 20. The addition of 1 by 20, 3 by 20 and 1 by 20, it is a 5 by 20, we can write in the RHS, it is 1 minus 5 by 20. Now here it is a 5 by 20, then it is a 20 minus 5, it is a 15 by 20 and therefore A is equal to 5 by 20. Here A is equal to 5, it is 3A is equal to 15 by 20, it is a 3, we can write in the division 3 and 15, it is a 5. Here A is equal to 5 by 20, it is a first question. Now we want to find the CDF. Okay, here and CDF of random variable x is, here CDF denoted by capital F. X is equal to xi and the definition is probability of all x less than or equal to xi. Okay. Now we want to find the f of x, capital F of x. It is a CDF. Now first, therefore it is f of x is equal to 1. It is a probability of x less than or equal to 1, and it is 1 less than or equal to 1. Only the probability of x is equal to 1, and it is a 1 by 20. It is f of x is equal to 1. Now the second, f of x is equal to 2. It is a probability of x less than or equal to 2 by the definition. Okay. X less than or equal to 2. Probability of x less than or equal to 2. It is a 2. It is a less than 2. That means 2 and 1. Okay. X takes values either 2 or 1. Here it is a probability of x is equal to 1 plus probability of x is equal to 2, and then it is 1 by 20 plus 3 by 20, and it is 4 by 20. Now f of x is equal to 3. It is a probability of x less than or equal to 3. Probability of x less than or equal to 3. That means probability of x is equal to 3 plus probability of x is equal to 2 and plus probability of x is equal to 1. The sum of all probabilities up to x is equal to 3. Then it is 1 by 20 plus 3 by 20 and plus a it is a 5 by 20, and then it is 9 by 20. Okay. Now f of x is equal to 4. It is probability of x less than or equal to 4. X less than or equal to 4. That means probability of 1 plus probability of 2 plus probability of 3 plus probability of 4. Probability of x is equal to 1 plus probability of x is equal to 2 plus probability of x is equal to 3 and plus probability of x is equal to 4. And then it is 1 by 20 plus 3 by 20 plus 5 by 20. It is a probability of x is equal to 3, and probability of x is equal to 4. It is a 2a, that is a 10 by 20, and then the addition here it is a 19 by 20, and last, and we know that in the cumulative distribution function the last value it is a 1 because it is a sum of the all probabilities. Okay. Therefore it is a probability of x less than or equal to 5. Sum of all probabilities. Okay. Sum of all probabilities, we can directly write it is 1, or we write 1 by 20 plus 3 by 20 plus 5 by 20 plus 10 by 20, and last it is a 1 by 20. It is a 20 by 20, that is 1. Okay. Here we can directly write also it is equal to 1. Probability of 1 plus probability of 2 plus probability of 3 plus probability of 4 and last plus probability of 5, and then it is 1 by 20 plus 3 by 20 plus 5 by 20 plus 10 by 20 plus 1 by 20. It is 20 by 20, and it is 1. Okay. Here we also write it is a 4 by 5 with 4 by 20. It can be written 1 by 5, and it is 1 by 20. Okay. Right. And therefore the CDF we can last type. CDF of x is, here it is x, okay, and here it is a f of x, 1 2 3 4 and it is 5. F of 1 it is 1 by 20. F of 2 it is a 4 by 20. F of 3 it is a 9 by 20. F of 4 it is a 19 by 20, and f of 5 it is a 20 by 20. We can write 1. Okay. Here this also write 1 by 5. It is a cumulative distribution function of this. Okay. See carefully this.